Here's how to add an event. Once logged in, you can use the left navigation menu to locate groups, expanding on groups by clicking on the plus sign. Then select My Groups, and you'll see a list of groups you belong to or have created. Let's select the group we'd like to add the event to. Then scroll down, you'll see the calendar. Go ahead and click Add Event, and you'll see fields to populate such as title and a description box for important information about your event. So we'll go ahead and complete the title. And then the description box has a WYSIWYG built in where you can enhance content. So in this case, we'll use center align for the heading. And then you can format it to be bold. Some of the format options are in a button outside of this menu, but you can go ahead and find most of them under format. So underline, so we'll go ahead and type the heading here. We'll go ahead and highlight that because we're going to make some adjustments here. You can use the headings selection here. We'll try heading 3. There we go. And then also let's select code because it changes the font style to look more of a type style that's more prominent. And then the text color, let's go ahead and change that to something that stands out. There we go. And then if you hit enter, it'll return to the paragraph margin. And then we're going to undo what we selected. So undo underline, undo code, and undo the color. Let's select black for now. And then to simplify things, we're going to use an itemized list. So we'll select bullets and then the square, and add the rest of the information. And then the location. That got changed to gray. Let's make sure that stays black as well. Okay. So we're going to use an email address as the preferred RSVP method. So add an email address. And then once you hit enter, you'll notice it creates a hyperlink. So the WYSIWYG is aware of the format here and added the hyperlink for you, which is nice. So you can go ahead and click on that link. You'll notice the Insert Edit Link button gets highlighted. If you click on that, you have some options here. You may want to select New Window so that when they click on that link to email you, it opens up in a new tab or new window and not overtaking the browser page with the event info. Alright, so if you hit return again, it'll return to paragraph style, and then you can add more information. Just for the sake of not using up a lot of real estate, we'll go ahead and add a file that contains all the details about the event. So if you click on this upload file button, you can upload a file from your computer. In this case, it's going to be a PDF. And once you add it, you'll notice the title is the default, which is the name of the file itself. So we'll go ahead and update that. Just click on the link. You'll see the button gets highlighted here. You click it. You can update the text to display. In this case, we're just going to use download details. Same thing with the target, new window to open a new tab or browser. Click OK, and there you go. Hit enter again, and we'll make it a little more festive by adding an image. So you can upload an image from your computer. And there we go. Once it's to your liking, you can go ahead and add the rest of your information. Yeah, You don't have to add all fields if it's redundant or if it's already in your description area. You can skip these. The only thing is you have to complete the fields or populate the fields that have the red asterisk, because these are mandatory. So we'll go ahead and do that. Start date, we had said July 20th. And it's a 1-day event, so we don't need an end date. Start time, that's in the description area. Now this option here, invite the entire group to this event, you can check that if you want to invite all members of the group to this event. And then you have the option of sending it immediately after creating the event, or to send on, I'm sorry, if you select send immediately right when you hit add event, it'll send it out. If you want to send it at a later date, then you would enter the date here. So we'll just leave this unchecked for now. Then reminders, you have the option to send out reminders before the event, and you can remind guests who have responded with either yes or yes and maybe, reminding them, let's say 14 days before the event the first time, and then the second reminder will go out 7 days before the event, etc. And once everything looks great, you can go ahead and submit and add your first event.